Well, hello there. How goes it? Hope everybody's had a good Saturday. Because it is a Saturday of day. I keep forgetting. Because time is a weird soup. And that's it. But, oops, I made it green. My bad. I'm just fixing my light. I hope everybody's had a good day at least. Okay, I never learn. I need to turn on my headset before I start. I sit here like vibing to the music and then I'm like, oh, I can't think when I start talking. But hello. Welcome to D&D. If you caught yesterday's session, the other guys got to figure out quite a bit of stuff about the people against the nobles and all of that, and they're working on a way of getting inside. So they have made some allies, and it's going to be very, very interesting. So their next session is going to be something. These guys, ooh, I am hyped. I am big hyped. I showed them yesterday what, not yesterday, last week, sorry, what they had skipped by just jumping down. It was really funny. The way that worked was it was going to be a rolling system, so they would go down a certain amount and they'd have like 3 encounters a day, and then whatever they rolled depended on what they would encounter. So I had like massive charts and stuff, and it was like, okay, well if you guys are jumping to the bottom, I'm gonna throw something at you. So I just kind of rolled randomly, and that's what those creatures were last time. But now they are going into the final boss room, which is gonna be really fun. So I'm hyped about that. This is going to be the last session with Sassy, so with Sophie, and then I don't think Sophie is going to be coming back. She's going to be vanishing with Saran to go and do some stuff. But we will address that when it comes time to. Peeps are doing some stuff, so I'm just kind of rambling and filling in time. What I will kind of relay, at least, is I am looking at some milestones for the channel. So at 150, which is fairly close, which is crazy, we're going to be doing Monster Prom with these guys, Group 1. So Emelia, so Brooke as Emelia, Ece as Nerol, myself as Viconia, and we're gonna try wrangle a Hayden to come as Keen, which will be fun. So that'll be 450. For 175, we're going to be doing Monster Prom with Group 2. So, Tiana as Celeste. I nearly said Aiden. What the fuck? Why? Fake friend, in stream, that's it. Oh my god. Bring up the apology video again. Fucking hell. Aiden as Fargus. And myself as Finch and Raiden. So yeah, that's going to be that thing. And then at 200, which is a while away, I'm going to be doing a... Pretty much it'll probably be an all-day stream, where I switch between the 3 NPCs doing underwater playthroughs. Because the whole thing about this game is that there's a lot of underwater stuff going on, there's a lot of fear about the underwater and the unknowns. So, yeah, we're going to have Finch playing Abzu, we're going to have Raiden playing Subnautica, and then Viconia playing Subnautica Below Zero, because I have those 3 games, and why not? And then at the 250, I'll be doing a 6-hour stream. 300 will be doing like box of memories or doing like an artboard show and tell, because I have quite a few artboards. And then from there, I won't do like 350, 400, blah blah blah. I'll just leave it. So to go 300, and then the next milestone will be 500, which will be a 12-hour stream, and then 750, which will be an 18-hour stream, and then when or if we get to 1,000 followers, I'll do a 24-hour stream. I don't know what that'll be. I don't even know if I'll get to 1,000, but I'm being ambitious, so that's the plan. I think it'll be fun, so it'll be something. At some point as well, I would love to do another Gardic phone stream, because that was a riot and it was so much fun to do with everybody. So, hell yeah. So yeah, I am gonna quickly run into all of our usual intro shenanigans. Let's go. So when I switch over to it, massive thank you to the hard work that Kevin McLeod puts into making music that is copyright free and free to use for the internets. For the DMs out there, through Jukebox and Roll20 through a subsection called Incompetech, that's where you'll find all of his music that is free. I've got a Google Doc in my About Me section in Twitch that'll tell you all about which songs I use and stuff like that, categorized into some helpful playlists. I do rules differently. If you want to find out what those are, type in !DND and you will see the rules in an updated Google Doc. Those are words. I don't recap them every time. There's a few of them. See the artists that have done the amazing character profiles. Type in !DND icons and you will get their details. Shout out to Nebulous Kiwi, who has done all of the icons for Game 1, as well as NPCs that have popped up. Saran doesn't have an icon because I was not expecting her to be this present. So she just has a icon from Pinterest. I usually try and avoid using those because I don't have the proper credits for that, and obviously if I use someone's art I want to be able to credit someone. So I'm unsure whose theirs is, but this will be potentially the last time that I use this for Surround, so yeah. But all the other ones were drawn by Nebulous Kiwi. The artists of the maps, type in DND exclamation point DND maps. Check out the Reclusive Cartographer. For the map though that you will see on screen in a second, this was the artist that did this for me. It was a commission on Fiverr, so he did an awesome job and was super awesome to work with. So there are a couple of commands that can help if you're new. DND, exclamation point DND who is who will tell you which character plays who, and you can connect them to the on-screen character sheets. That does have all of the players. I think it's connected in by which group. Okay, I do need to update that. Yeah, I need to update it as well for the group 1 and group 2, because this is group 1. So there's also exclamation point motions consumed, which is the title of this campaign. It will give you a synopsis of the game. Also, Moobot will pop in every now and again to remind y'all that inspiration channel points are a thing. If you think a character is doing well, or they're just cool as hell, you can gift them an inspiration. This also extends to NPCs. Just type in their name when you go to redeem the channel point. If a character has 5, which is the maximum amount, then I will either re-gift you those channel pressures, or you can choose to give it to somebody else. Players that are watching cannot gift inspiration to themselves. We take a break around 8:30 for 30 minutes, just to get some noms and do all the stuff. And also, as I'm the DM, I don't look at chat very often. I leave it to my mods to suss y'all out, but you normally behave pretty well, so it's fine. I look at it in the beginning, in the break, as I'm cooking my dinner, going back and forth from my kitchen to my computer, and at the end when we wrap up. But I do need to focus on players as this is their experience. But without further ado, let's jump into this game. Oh my god, it's happening. Now I gotta make sure that I do my switching stuff. Oh my god. Oh, there wasn't actually music playing on this. How dare. Normally it's muted. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, well that's playing at least, so that's something. Let's check this on. What's that like? I'll go like that. Hello, hello. Oh.
Hello. Oh, that's right.
There we go.
Hello.
And I need to make sure that I do this correctly. There we go. Right. I can put this down because I was going to keep touching it and I need to stop like fiddling with things. I need to stop. Okay, but hello, hello. Make sure that you guys are audible in my ears at least. Right. That's a thing, and I hope we're live. It looks like it, so...
Green's so bright.
Lights are bright.
Jesus Christ.
It's either too much
Here we
or
go.
never enough. But alright. Ece, you went from it's been session 30, 31, 32, 31, 32.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
My math is poor.
We are currently on session 35, so previous was 34. The only reason I know this is because game 2 is on 60 and you guys are on the same number. So, well, you guys are on 30 something, they're on 60 something. So you guys are both on 5. Which makes sense in my head, I can't explain it out loud very well. Anyway. But previously, dinner is interrupted by some downstairs commotion. As you guys all go down there, you guys see a tiefling whoopin. Oh my god, English. A woman, otherwise, that looks eerily like Gallo, and is ritualizing an unconscious G-man, that took me a second, with 5 other cultist-looking people. After a small fight between the Emperor and Empress and these people, Emelia calls out to let them go. She explains that the other tiefling woman had a sad aura around her, and that she might be family to Giallo. They all disappear, taking Giallo with them, thus being the exit of Giallo. Nerol explores Giallo's stuff, touching his adventurer's icon, and starts hallucinating Giallo's most traumatic dreams. Everyone else, she died and was unrevivable for about 2 days. Vague dream explanations Saran is sent for. There's a piranha pool somewhere in the Ahrozath castle, apparently. Yeah. After a brief explanation to Saran that her boy Giallo is gone, Emelia senses every possible emotion from her for a few seconds. Saran says the sigil seems fine, yo. And that morning, the previous morning, Saran saw a bright star. And when Giallo was born, he was born under a star. So she kind of makes that connection and can at least figure out that he's probably gone home. Saran scans Neural, sensing the presence of Aria Zinnia and also something necrotic. Finds Gallo's skin book and does some deeper reading. Neural definitely wants to get some gloves before ever touching that thing again. Nerol hears chittering and recommends that Emelia find an exterminator for the castle. No, the chittering is not a language. Nerol is given Gallows effect, both physical and magical, it seems. Saran can get everybody down to the ocean hole as long as it's not going to take any more than 2 days. Cue shopping montage. All of you guys go and do and grab some stuff. Saran fetches a selfie. Welcome back, Sassy. And everybody just jumps in a hole in the ocean. Through a waterfall, followed by feather falling shenanigans. It only has a 1-minute duration, so it's cast a couple of times. You guys fight a Hydra with orange-yellow scales and a weird galaxy of stars in its mouth, as it joins you guys mid-air for some dance and combat. Selfie is counting bottles of imaginary beer. Losing 3 heads and then grows 6 back. Various hits plus a fireball down the last creature and finally kills it. Still falling for a few more hours, some static arrives, and there's a weird glitchy box that surrounds y'all. The speedrun is no longer glitchless. And you guys fighting inside this weird glitchy box, and it is actually an enemy. Viconia becomes trapped in her own little personal box and gets out. This glitchy thing looks hurt? Question mark? Emmy ends the glitch, and then there is more falling. And there is a proper dragon made of gold at the bottom. Saran blocks off the door with an ice wall. You guys don't need any more surprises. And through trying to talk to the dragon, doesn't really end well. Emelia gets bit, and then it is fighting time. It frightens Nerol, whose ears begin to stonify. Emelia mutters hilariously in Draconic, though only Nerol and the dragon can understand. Why's it always gotta be dragons? She scares Saran by doing some invisible whispering next to her. Selfie tries to copy Emelia, despite not knowing Draconic, thinking that it's a scare tactic. Viconia fucking smites this dragon, and it's gone. You guys have a quick minute to recollect yourself before Saran can drop the wall of ice, and you guys can go into the next room.
Do I have enough time to drink a healing potion?
Absolutely. Anything else you guys want to do? You have a round to yourselves, so feel free to do anything that you want before jumping in. Hey, Big Fish.
What do you roll for using a potion of superior healing?
Superior 8d4 plus
8.
8?
Yep.
I can go upwards of 5 in here. Oh, D5, D4s.
So if you click on the dice, like the actual dice icon, it'll open up a dice roller for you, and you can input it manually. Yeah, neat.
I clicked on the dice. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, 8d8.
8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8.
Yeah. Might be a bit OP if it was 88. Alright, why did you get quieter?
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Take those down.
Need to find Viconia's sheet.
Preach.
Preach. Hey, Saka, thanks for looking. Have a good. I think...
Preach.
What's the greater healing?
4d4 plus 4. Thanks, Sarah. Viconia's definitely
That
gonna
doesn't
drink
make
some.
sense. Tyler, do you see this roll? I rolled 8d4. How did I roll 2 7s and a 5?
Oh, it's got the exclamation marks next to it, which I think is a fudged thing, which I don't know how. So if you hover over the dice thing, just click on it, the 2 exclamation points again, so it's not blue, and then try again.
Wait, what?
You're watching a stream, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if you look on my screen, so on yours, you've got something that'll probably look like that.
Mm-hmm.
So just double click that again. So none of these at the top are blue. Because with your roll,
None of them are.
it's got 8d4 2 exclamation points.
Huh, that was weird. Okay, let's try that again.
Yeah, I don't know why, sorry.
Okay, now it's better.
There we go. Use that one.
Okay.
That was peculiar.
But I was looking at it, I was like, what? That's weird.
Where are your potions, child? Selfie, you have that wand, right?
Yes.
It seems I don't have any good potions. Would you be able to heal me a little bit?
Yes, I can do that.
Thank you.
So I'll move into the middle of everyone, and anyone that wants temporary hit points can do.
Awesome. I'd assume everybody will say yes to that, so...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ah, nice. There's 7.
Oh.
I think when I roll, I could do 6.
So it's a D8.
Oh, right, that's the charges per dawn. Right, my bad.
Yeah. So
Plus 3.
it's however... Because you've got 7, so if you want to use, like, 3 charges, then you'll cast it at 3rd level, so you can roll 3d8. It's up to you however many you want to use.
Yeah, I'll do that. 3d8.
Awesome.
Is it still plus 3?
It is still plus 3, yep.
Okay.
Awesome.
21.
Awesome, she definitely appreciates that. So just take the 3 charges off. What's your mate? Alright.
I had a question. Don't know what the question was.
Okay.
It's going.
So everybody add 17 to your temporary hit points. Remember that those go away first.
Replace. Not mad.
I still have Death Ward on me, right? Yeah,
Yep.
okay, so... I was like, surely it's not been 8 hours.
No, definitely not. Okay. Because she has one of these. Tyler needs to do a quick Google. She has a potion of stone giant strength. So why not? She chugs that. For the next hour, Viconia's strength is 23.
Anyone want some, heroism potions?
You know, never say no to that.
I've got like 19.
You so many.
I don't know where I got them from.
You guys.
So anyone who wants some can take 2.
Alright.
Which potion is this?
Heroism potions. Where is that? Heroism. It gives you gain 10 temporary hit points, but we've already got like 17.
Mm-hmm.
You are under the effect of the bless spell, no concentration needed.
Cool.
And the bless spell, which I have in my spell sheet just for this, it is. Oh, yeah. Whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, you can roll a d4 and add it to the number rolled. The attack or the saving throw.
Yep.
And it lasts up to a minute.
Yep. Okay. If everyone's gonna drink one, then I'll keep this on screen as a reminder for everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink one.
Yep.
Alright, sweet.
Why not?
Okay, so...
How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's everyone.
Okay.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah, up to 14.
I've only got a couple more rounds of this thing on my sword, so Do we want to get going?
Wait, which way is it?
You go this way.
This way?
Yeah.
Alright, I will move that over. Give me 1 second. Let me chuck this over here.
We might be going to our deaths, but let's go.
Make this a bit bigger for everyone to see. She will get rid of this. This room is lit, so I will just open up all of it.
I can't scare people.
Yeah, I'm just going to open up the whole thing, because this map is hella dope. There you go.
Ooh.
So, I will let you guys pretty much use a dash action to get to where you want to be, and then we'll start combat. So if everybody is pretty much standing around here, so everybody make a dash, and then you can move there, and then we'll go into combat order, which is the same as last time.
Oh, wait. Dash is double, right?
Yep.
Our movement. Where can I move again?
60.
70?
Go.
Okay, I need to zoom out. This is a big room.
It's a massive room.
Oh, it's a big thing too. Jesus Christ.
So that's 60.
Can you do the measurement? Is it the ruler?
Yeah, it's the ruler. So I believe you could move 100 feet, Sophie.
I can.
So you're gonna go out to about like there somewhere. You've got there. Oh, yeah.
I'm just dispel the healing spirit. It's not going to be able to keep up.
Say.
Not healing spirit, the spiritual weapon, I mean.
Ah, yes, sure.
How far away is it to this big That's a long way.
Oh well, yeah, it is.
The range?
No, that'd be outside of...
Sorry, that was just for Saran.
It's too far.
Alright, so... again, this is the creator of the map that you guys are seeing. It's super fucking awesome. There's so much like little stuff on all of the background. Because you guys are deep dark down deep dark. So let me get all of this on screen. Think nobody's passed Saran, so we can go like there. 8.
That's a good question. I think if I shoot from this length, it's at disadvantage.
I believe so. I think it's just outside.
Yeah.
I'll double check because I'm pretty sure I put a distance on the bow. Or I fucking should have. David.
It says it can hear and see up to 120 feet under the sentience thing.
Oh, no, it's different. It's different.
Yeah.
It's the same as a compound bow. Compound bow. I wrote 5-0. Range is 120 to 500.
Oh, is it with disadvantage or just normal?
Like
I can shoot normally within that range.
You shoot normally within that range.
Oh, I can shoot it then. That's
Absolutely. So the creature that you see in there is a massive swarm of just this very dark, blackish purple ooze. It's just kind of undulating and just wobbling there. You can see through it, and behind it you can see this weird-looking tomb thing that seems to be like barred quite heavily. But yeah, so chuck this back up. Should all be there.
Was the cousin of that glitchy box from before?
Not quite. It's just kind of a blob.
Distant relation.
Distant relation, yeah. Alright, there we go. Now it's there. That's what it's there. I'm gonna chuck that up there. Because that's visible. Or something. For me, I'll put it over here. And I just realised why I have this all the way up and it's still quiet. Because I turned down my Chrome. There we go. Alright. So, top of the round is Selfie. What would you like to do? You can see his massive black oozy thing.
I mean, I can't really do much from this distance.
You can still take another dash. For you, I believe you can, like, when you do your movement, spend a key point to move again, and then use your action to dash. So you can move 150 feet. If you wanted to.
100.
Yep.
Deeper.
Yeah, I'll go there. I don't want to go too far here.
Alright, so. Alright, you make a massive sprint forward, keeping your ground away from it. And I didn't even roll for the creature. It's just you guys, apparently.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't need to have a turn.
Yeah.
Who said it needs a turn, right?
Exactly. It's illegal. So that is a 2. Alright. So I managed to do, I'm gonna move that down there actually. You can still see whose turn it is. Alright, Neural, it is your turn.
I'm going to reach next to me as we're running and touch Viconia's sword and cast Holy Weapon on it.
Alright. So is it a concentration spell for you?
Is indeed.
Alright, so chuck a little yellow boy on you, and I believe it does an extra how many?
There. Next, 2d8 radiant on a hit, and at some bonus action I can dismiss it and just explode it.
Alright, sweet. I've got that turned on for her. Awesome. So that's your bonus action. Anything else you want to do?
Oh, right. Got it.
I'm gonna open Saran. She's here. Fuck.
Which means I can still dash on my move, doesn't it?
Correct.
I'll just keep running. Can someone mark that spot?
Yep, go for it. Here.
Thank you.
All good. Sweet.
Down by a timer. They had to be 10.
Okay. Laconia. I believe. Give me a second. Saran calls out to Vaconia. Yeah, you can do one person. Hold on a minute. If you just give me a second, I'll make sure that you can get up to it pretty far. And also, a little bit more. Vaconia just standing there just gives a nod. So she is going to hold a dash. Yep. Saran is going to cast haste on Vaconia. So Vaconia's AC goes up by 2, making it 21. I'm just going to make another mark for 19 AC before I forget. 100 Dex saving throws, also has an extra action, and double her movement. Saran is now concentrating. She's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Just into there. And she was going to dash. But it doubles her movement, so she can move 120. So, could someone hold out a thing to about here, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. That is going to be her turn. Those are those guys. Emelia, you're up.
Okay, cool. Where is... Need to be somewhere where I'm not gonna hit someone else. There. Yeah? Wait. That one. Okay. Can move there.
Yep.
And as a bonus action, she is going to cast Spell, which is like the only third level one slot she has. Where is it? How do I put the information up? No, not that one.
It's alright.
Not that one. This one. But she's gonna do the Great Tree version of it, and it's concentration.
Alright.
As well. So that means I now get advantage
Alright.
on my rolls,
Cool.
which is what I wanted. And as a first action, she's gonna do the bow's 10d10 attack.
Alright, absolutely. Roll that damage.
If at all. Okay. You want 10 d10, and that's just 0.
Yep.
There's 46.
Nice. All of that goes through.
Cool. And then for her second attack, she's gonna use the Dread Ambush, which if she hits gives her an extra E8, and she's gonna use a +1 arrow as well.
Alright.
Where is it? No, there it is. That's a bad. Yes.
Hell yes.
Yes. Let's just roll the D8. I don't. Oh yeah, 1d8 +5. No, because I didn't tick it.
Yeah.
I didn't tick it, so I need another D8.
Yep. Roll that on top. And it'll be 8 plus whatever you roll. So, 21, 53, 70, 78, 80, 83.
Oh, +1.
84.
+1. And then she's got one more there.
84 damage, nice.
She's gonna shoot it with another +1 arrow.
Absolutely.
What's the chance it'll disappear before we even touch it?
Well.
No, don't do that to me. I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 24.
Yeah, definitely hits. Also, Ece, you get inspiration point for session notes.
Whatever that is in +1.
Alright, sweet. So we'll go
And I need to take that one.
19, 20, 20 plus 30, 50. Nice round number.
And that's the end of her turn.
Alright, sweet. It is the creature's turn. Check that over there because it'll be easier. Sorry, I know the screen flickers whenever I put something in front of it. Sophie, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You're fine. You feel this weird undulating thing of jelly just gives you the creeps, but you manage to shrug it off as it's just weird fucking jelly. Whatever. It is going to move. And then it is going to... It starts, like, wiggling a little bit before you see a little form of something come together inside of it, and then just goes... and it goes towards Selfie. So... I believe it only does... Oh, no, it does this that many times. Okay. Sorry. Okay, cool. So it's gonna hit Selfie, Viconia, Emelia, then Neural.
Yeah.
So again, Selfie does a 22 hit.
Yep.
Alright, we need some dice. Where is this thing? Luckily, you don't wear armor, so you are totally fine against the secondary thing. But you do take... you take 32 points of damage. As this thing hits you with the... First of all, the thing impacts and that hurts, but then it begins to burn. Viconia... There's a natural 18, so that definitely hits. 10. 21, 22, 23. Oop, math. Okay, hold on. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go minus 23. And then I'm going to add 17 and take off the temporary hit points. Because otherwise, math and no thanks. And you can see Viconia's armor starts to, like, very quickly, like, be starting to be eaten away at. Her AC goes down by 1. Against Emelia. That is a natural 1. So that misses. This is where I can implement GM inspiration now, you see? I'm kidding.
I don't gift inspiration while I'm playing.
Good answer. So, against Ece, that is... Sorry, Neural. That is 21 to hit.
Miss.
Nice. Alright, that is its turn. Selfie, back to you.
Let's see. Okay. Is the dash a bonus? Is it the main?
Unless you spend a key point, it's a main action.
If I spend a key point to get closer, does that mean I can still attack? Unarmed attack.
If you use your movement and then use a key point, then you can still attack twice, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Key point.
Sorry, before you take your turn, Emelia... Oh, no. Nope, they both missed. Don't worry about it. I remembered you guys were concentrating. But you didn't get hit. Sorry, go for it.
Is 22 hit?
Definitely.
Woo. So 8 damage.
Nice, you punch it.
And my last punch. Yeah.
What number is that? That's that. Okay.
9.
And I'll take off You take 12 acid damage. As you punch it, you immediately start feeling it burn at your knuckles.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's a little shit. Is there anything else you want to do for your turn?
No, that's it.
Alright,
Can't really do anything else.
cool. Neural, your turn.
I will move and dash, probably. I don't think there's much else I can do yet. No, okay. That's turn.
Okay. Viconia's going to do her movement, so she can go 60. Yeah, she'll dash. Thank you for that. She's on that one or the one backwards?
Yep, one forwards.
Okay, cool. Can never tell. I'm actually zoomed out quite far. So
Me too.
she is, I think, 1 away from melee, so bonus action. I don't think she has anything, so that's her turn. Saran, still concentrating on that, but she can still do other things. She needs to... would someone be able to draw a line on... or to put like an X on the square, please? Oh no, I actually need like a marker. Because she won't get there this turn, I think. Thank you. Yeah, she'll be 2 squares away from it. Because she's going to dash. So she'll be... It was 70. No, that was 70. So 2 back. She's back there. So she uses her thing to dash and get over there. Emelia.
I'm not going to hit anyone, I just checked. She's going to use a +1 arrow and attack.
Go for it. Move us a bit closer just as a reminder.
Fuck yes!
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Good today. The dice are on my side this time.
Exactly, making me do all the math. Fuck you. Okay.
+1 as well.
+1, okay. So 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 82. Yeah, 82. Anything else? Oh, 83, sorry.
Yeah, she's gonna do another attack.
Alright, sweet. But there's nothing else that's on that as a part of anything?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't have anything up on that at the moment.
Awesome. Good to know.
Yeah, so another +1 arrow.
Hell yeah.
Because I've got a bunch, so why not?
Yeah, why not? Hell yes.
What the hell?
Let's go!
There's 3 net 20s already.
Oh, hell yes.
Just obliterate this thing.
Absolutely. That's so many ones. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Oh my god.
That's really
There
bad.
is. So that's 19, 20,
+1.
Yeah.
Because you never know when you're gonna need a 1.
45, 55, 57.
Is this thing I can do? And then as a bonus action, she's just gonna go invisible.
Alright. Okay, good to know, good to know. I need to do this on my side so that I can see that. You guys shouldn't be able to see that. Cool. Ba-ba-ba. It is its turn again. It is going to do... It's going to do its weird punches. Okay. So, 2 against Selfie, 2 against Viconia. Selfie, one of those is a natural 20, and the other one definitely hits. So math, no, I do need a calculator. What's that? And then that. And then that. And then... Hey, what's your max health?
84.
You just took 115 damage.
Bye. I'm at 46.
Okay. So what does that put you at a negative? So you're still minus all of that. So
what was the damage?
115.
I'm negative 60.
Hey! Nice. I'm sorry, but nice. Against...
Almost next to it.
Yeah. Next to... Zviconia. 1 misses, 1 hits. Just out of curiosity, did you... I'm going to say Brooke specifically. Did you have a look at the Dragon Horde, Brooke?
At the what? The Dragon Horde? Yeah. No, I did not. What was that in again?
Items. Because you guys definitely could have, would have looted that, as well, so... 10...
Oh, right.
No, it's 10,
Wait,
20.
what am I supposed to be looking at?
Probably the one right on the bottom.
The arrows?
Yep.
What do they do?
I'm trying to do math.
Pretty much what you can guess of what I remember from reading. They switch your position with the monster.
Oh, they switch position with whoever you target to shoot. If you target a monster, they have to make a saving throw. If it's someone willing, you can just swap.
Okay.
So it's 20... 30 damage to Viconia. She's still standing. The other one missed, so that's her turn. Selfie, I need you to make a death saving throw. Oh, I make that. Fuck, I forgot that I do that.
Yeah.
I haven't done this in a while. I haven't killed anybody. We've just been doing role-playing. Alright, I'm gonna bring over my notebook. Yeah. Go to the side. I'm just gonna put death over here. Selfie. This is only round 2, right?
What?
Is it round 2 or 3?
We're at the top of 3.
Cool, thank you. I'm trying to keep track of that as well. Okay. Now roll.
I will move forward 30.
Oh, so I'm sorry.
My circle.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at range on my stuff, but I want to avoid Eldritch Blast. Can.
Alright.
Don't think I can.
Yeah, clerics don't get like firebolt, eh?
No. I was looking for anything else. Oh no, right. Moonbeam has a 120 range.
Nice.
I'm gonna test out Moonbeam for the first time.
Hell yeah. Check out that spell.
But no, I'm not. It's concentration. I want Viconia's sword to be active. I will dash again.
Alright.
That one.
Go. It is Viconia's go. Saran's got Selfie, that'll be fine. Viconia's gonna move up. Staying right fucking front of it. It's gonna down one of the only other potions that she has, which is one of these ones. Because she wants her action. Heals 14, and then is going to make 3 attacks. If she hits, she is going to pump in as much shit as she can. So 1, 2, 3. All of those hit. So
Did she have advantage on those? Does that critical count?
she does not have advantage. So what was the spell that she had up? Because it would have been...
Does she still get the voice roll?
Yeah, she does, but they all hit. This thing's AC is dumb, and not bad dumb, just really funny dumb. I think it's Staggering Smite she has at the moment. Yep, so I'm going to do that as a reminder. And then she's going to do that 3 times. So it's 9 extra D8. The attack deals that extra, so 4 times 3 is 12, D6. That, and then that. Alright. Fuck you, Tyler.
That's some math.
yeah, very specifically, just fuck me. It's alright, I got calculator.
Yeah, I would have just given up and been like, yes, calculator.
I can do 15 plus 15. The last one is 16. Alright. 164 damage.
Yeah.
This thing looks hurt. Starting to look hurt. It's a bit drippy. Starting to, yes.
This thing must have like hella health.
I'll tell you at the end.
It's gonna have hella health.
As she just swings against it, and every time it hits, it just kind of explodes against the creature. At the end of Viconia's turn, it's going to attack her. With just one little punch that hits her. Let's see, she also takes some damage because of attacking it. She's hitting with a magic weapon, so that doesn't matter. She hit 3 times. 3, 2, 8. Plus this. 18. 20. 30. 36. This one's 18, 40, 41, 43. She takes 43 points of damage. She's still up. It's Saran's turn. Oh, that is something that I didn't account for. That is concentration. If she does that, Viconia's fucked. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. She's going to Dimension Door over to Selfie as an action. So they're both there. That's her action. She can't do anything as a bonus action, I believe. She's just going to try and brave whatever comes at her and protect Selfie. Emelia, it's your turn.
But with those arrows,
Yeah.
can we just be like, Emelia saw arrows, was like, yoink, and has no idea what they do?
Absolutely. That's probably
Okay,
very
cool.
likely what has happened anyway, because you wouldn't have seen this
Yep.
before.
No, just as like, oh cool, more arrows.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Okay, so for her first attack, she's going to use a +1 arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Just because continuously been doing that.
Yeah, why not?
Where is it? It's around here somewhere. There it is.
Actually, you check that. Was that spell concentration?
Are you fucking kidding me?
It is. Holy shit!
That's 4!
Probably the game trying to make up for killing you so many times.
Yeah.
I promise I don't have a loaded dice.
I mean, I don't know
can't.
how you'd make loaded dice on Roll20.
I just got like a little program going in the background.
Get it, let's go. Alright.
Okay.
Is it plus another
Decent
one? So,
Yep, plus the 1.
40, 50, 60, 70, 73.
Cool. So
I am doing quick math, so if I am wrong, do tell me.
I have no idea. I just look at it and I'm like, sounds about right. So she's gonna grab one of these other arrows because she's just like, plain arrow, cool, and shoot it.
All right.
How do these work?
All right. So, where are they?
Do I need to roll?
Give me a second. Trying to find them on my thing. Yeah. When you take, you can knock and shoot this arrow at a creature of similar size or smaller. On a hit, the arrow deals no damage, but instead the target must succeed a wisdom saving throw of 14 or switch places with the one who fired the arrow. The arrow vanishes in a puff of blue smoke. So you see, as you hit the creature, because it is fucking massive, it hits the creature and then kind of, you both static for a second, and for a split second it looks like you two have traded places before you go back. And then you just kind of stay where you are, and then the arrow vanishes. So you get the idea of what it does, but you're just kind of like, that was weird. You have a vague idea of what they do.
Okay, cool. No, now she knows.
Yeah.
Cool. And then, it's a bonus action. She's just gonna hide again.
Alright.
Just go invisible again.
Sweet.
And that's her turn.
Okay. It's going to do its 4 attacks. 2 against Saran, 2 against Viconia. Fuck is Saran's AC? Shite, she's a wizard. So they both hit. I'm gonna make her do her con checks first. I believe she has advantage on these. You literally just had to not roll a 1. As a reminder, if you want to make an NPC re-roll something, you can expend one of your inspiration points.
We use inspiration for her to re-roll that one.
Trust me, you do not want her to lose haste concentration. That is so bad for Viconia.
Doesn't she also have a +4 as well? You can roll a d4 or something.
She'd have to get
blue.
above a 10. She'd have to roll
a 9 on a d4.
Oh, sorry, no, she had advantage. Sorry, you can have your inspiration back. I was looking at the wrong numbers. My bad. But I'll still roll to hit. Nope, it did hit. Oh, there is so much going on. So this twice. Alright. 10, 20. Let's calculate on. 31. Sorry, 38 because of the thing. 10, 20, 30. She takes 69 points of damage. She's still up. And then Viconia. One of those hit. One of those? Both of those hit. The last one only just. So I'm gonna need this up again. 10, 20, 31, 10, 20, 30, 41, 42, 43. Gonna take 74 points of damage and she's out.
We're doing well.
Alright. Sophie. Neural, yeah.
That one. Okay, I will move. Four squares forward.
Mm-hmm.
And cast a healing word on Viconia.
Okay. You'll have to get her above her negative hit points to hit her up. Because we do negatives.
Oh,
Yes.
right. Then cancel that. I'll cast a heal. A level 7 heal on Viconia.
Alright. So...
There's out the top spells, but good enough. Where is it? There.
70.
Okay, it's not 70, it's 80.
Okay. Cool, because you cast it at a higher level. Alright, she's awake but prone, but she's still awake. I'm just going to lay her down.
Main one.
Alright. So say
Suppose that'll be it.
her spell's worn off, but yours has not, because you were concentrating on her, so that makes sense.
Oh, I moved 4 squares forward. No, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on, my turn's over.
Alright. Pony who's awake is going to stand up. And is going to look over to Saran, and Saran's just going to give her a nod. So she's just going to hit it with reckless fucking abandon. So don't roll the dice, Tyler. She has a character sheet. Those definitely all hit. So she can do 2 level 3s and a level 1. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to manually roll the other 2. Give me the thing. Where is it? Dice roll. So it's 4, 8, 8. Is that right? That seems wrong. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Send 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage. Extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell slot, plus 1d8 for each level higher. So, yeah, for 4d8 she's doing that twice, so it's 8d8. Awesome. With the radiant thing is added onto these already from Nerol. And now we need a calculator. 22 plus 17 plus 40, 14, 16, 13, 12. 134 damage. It's still standing, but you guys are getting there. It's looking a lot blobbier. We'll go with that. Laconia takes 6, 7, 8 points of acid damage as she hits it, and the acid goes back against her. She's still alright. It's Saran's turn. Saran's going to Dimension Door herself and Selfie the fuck away. All the way over there. All the way back to the doorway. And then Saran is going to start trying to find the wand that Selfie has. So she'll be able to get her up next round. And then I'll be able to get her back over there. Emelia.
Cool. We're gonna do 2 attacks with +1 arrows again.
Alright.
So we got the first one.
Absolutely.
So that'll hit. Got some good stuff going on.
That's nice. 33.
We'll use another. The other +1. Oh, it's with advantage as well. So it's a 20, 27 +1, so it's 28.
Yes, yeah. Definitely hits.
There's another one.
26, 27.
And I guess as a what house is she on right now? Okay, we'll take her as a bonus action. She'll down a greater healing potion.
Alright.
44. 11 plus 4, 15. And that's the end of her turn.
Okay. Baconia's the only one there. It's going all in on her.
Oh no.
Just gonna pick up an extra dice because it might be easier. All 4 attacks. One of them's a natural 1. Other one misses. One's a natural 20, and the other one hits. So, if all of this collectively does more than 173, Laconia dies outright. So,
To see what it's like to be Emelia.
yeah. 7 times 2. 14, I don't have to add that anymore. And then it's just 2 dice rolls, alright. 10, 20, 26. And last one. 20, 28. Alright. Do it. Oh, actually. How many times has Viconia actually been hit? Because every time it hits her, it's been reducing her AC by 1. So that would have hit. The only one that didn't hit was the natural 1.
Kind of dies, isn't she?
So it's one more lot. It's 10, 20, 31, 32, 38. She took 161. She's not dead outright.
She was so
She's
close.
so
But
close.
she is down,
She is
right? Like, she is
down.
definitely unconscious at this point.
She's fucking out.
That's actually worse for me. I was hoping she would die from it, because I can
You
get her
back
up
from
from
that,
that.
yeah.
I don't have healing that can get her up from that much negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of negative.
Yeah, so
Can I see that? Can, like, Emelia see that from where she is?
you have really good dark vision, don't you?
Like 120 feet, 90 feet or some shit. 120, I think. But yeah, it's like 200 feet away.
I mean, you can see.
I mean, there's light in the room.
Around me is dimmed by my twilight field as well.
Because not a lot of the light reaches like this area, you probably can't see this.
Okay, cool, because that just determines what I'll do next.
You have just seen Selfie and Saran teleport back over there, and Selfie looks fucked up, and so does Saran. You can very vaguely see Nerol, so you can imagine that Viconia is right up against it.
But I can't see her body.
You can't see her.
Okay. That's fine, because if I could see her, that would change what I do, but since I can't, it's fine.
Nerol, you're up.
Me? I'm... Move forward my movement. Cancel Holy Weapon without exploding it. So I can then cast Shield of Faith on myself. That leaves me a main action. And it'll be a Holodead. It needs to take a Wisdom saving throw.
Nine.
Failure.
Let's see how it damages this.
Necrotic.
Sweet. 23. It takes that damage.
That's turn.
Okay. This save. Laconia. Just gonna put V. Saran is going to take the healing wand from Selfie. I'm just gonna open Selfie's sheet up. How many charges are left?
Used 3.
4 left. So she's gonna use all of it.
She died, damn it.
What was that?
I'm just cursing Konia's resilience.
Yeah. 48 plus 3. Sophie, you heal 27 hit points.
Ooh.
Does that bring you up? Hold on.
No, I'm only 69.
Hold on. Ugh. Okay. That is my bad. I'm gonna give you that back because Tyler's a dumbass. She's gonna spend her action doing a medicine check on you. Okay. You're on 0.
Whew. Oops.
She's no longer concentrating on Draconia because she's over there, and turns to Saran turns to Emelia, and pretty much yells out, "If there's any healing that you have, just throw some at Selfie, then she can get back up." And then Saran's gonna drink a potion. Because she can't feed another potion to somebody else because that's an action. Emelia, your turn.
With the bow,
Yeah,
is it an action or a bonus action?
it's an action.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
she's gonna... yeah, bow. She's gonna move over here. And she's just gonna touch Selfie's forehead with the bow.
Okay.
Because it'll go... where is it? This probably looks really funny, by the way.
Just bonk.
Just touch on the forehead. 4d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
4d8 plus 2. That's 20 hit points.
You get all of those. Selfie, you're up.
Woo!
Yeah, she's really got nothing to do with bonus actions because she's keeping the other concentration up.
Alright.
So that's the end of her turn.
Okay. It's the Black Pudding's turn. I see what its name was. You're welcome. Well, that's not what it's called. It's called something else, but it's like the same family. That's part of the name. It can't hit Nerol, but it can.
It can't hit.
Bit at Nerol.
Yeah.
And you're the only one that's there.
It's fine. I was sort of counting on it. This turn and next turn.
Yeah. So it's making 4 spit attacks against you.
AC 24 at the moment.
Alright.
I'm imagining is this going?
It pretty much is.
Yeah.
It like has like a little glob come
tiny
together and it goes toot.
Yeah, that's just like a little blob.
Yeah. It's like a little spitball.
Like a tiny little thing from this ridiculously massive ooze.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one definitely doesn't hit. Now I've got to figure out if these ones do. 26 and then higher, so 3 hit.
More than I was hoping.
Okay. You have any reactions to any of those, or moral and damage?
You actually getting hit with.
Okay. I just wanted
Don't
to
think
check
so.
first.
No? Oh. Actually, no. It's a. Is it a hellish rebuke?
There's some reaction to taking damage.
Yeah. I'd assume that'd mean I have to take the damage first.
I mean,
and be survived.
It's doing it each time, so after the first attack you can go and rebuke against it, and then the other 2 will hit. So, you can absolutely do that.
I'll start swearing at it in some language that I only understand because I still have tongues active.
Fair enough. It definitely fails that save, because I believe it's dexterity.
Yeah. 2d10 fire damage.
Yes.
Or half as much on. It's there.
What is that number? This is the simplest part of this math. 8. And then last one. What are you on? Okay. You take 105 points of damage.
I'm down.
And it only takes 5 points of fire damage, as its fire didn't seem too useful against it. You still did some damage.
How much was it, sorry?
It was 5 instead of 10.
No, the total.
Yeah.
105.
Of damage to me.
Oh, sorry, 105.
Right, so negative 22.
Okay.
Well, this is unusual.
And then it's going to 5, 10, 15.
You should have drunk the potion this turn.
As it moves over Viconia's body, and Viconia's just kind of inside it.
Can we see her just floating around?
No, she's still out of your range.
Wait, if Nyril is down, does the thing around Nyril go down? The
No.
Twilight?
Not. I mean, it's going to run out in about 4 turns anyway. But no, not till it runs out. It's not concentration or anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Not till it goes out or she dies, I'd imagine.
So technically, me and Viconia can keep getting temporary hit points, but I don't think that's going to bring us back over.
I don't think so. That's a nice thought. Sophie, you are laying down, but you can stand up and do whatever you need to.
Can I use a potion of superior healing on Sarah? As a main action?
Yeah, you can feed one to her.
So is it 84?
Yes. 8d4 plus 8.
Elfie and Saran now feeding each other heals.
Yeah.
84 plus what?
Plus 8.
8.
8.
Yeah.
Oops, not 85.
If only.
She gets 25 points.
Nice, she appreciates that. She's kind of very concerned about you. I made her health 25. Fuck, what was she on? She was on 20 something. I'm just gonna add another 25 to that. Not bad. Here we go. Sorry. Yeah, she was more concerned about you as you just kind of like put a potion in mouth. She's like, what do you, huh? And she drinks the potion anyway, but she's like, why didn't you take it? You need it more than I do.
Well, I've got a potion belt, right? So can I drink one of my potions as a bonus action?
You can.
Yeah,
As this, you just kind of
Prove it wrong.
pop one open for yourself. You're just like, ah. Okay, fine, that makes sense.
And I'm now out of superior healing potions.
Alright. Sorry, I'm moving the screen. Okay, so you can also stand up if you want for your movement.
I will stand up, but I'm not going to move forward. I'll move a little bit. I'll move like here.
Yeah, absolutely. So. Hey, Nimi, how's it going? Hi. Alright, death save from Neural. Just gonna put in. Do you have anything that affects your saving throws?
Does it bliss roll count for death
Potion
save
of heroism.
Does it bliss roll just do saving throws? Does it count for death saves?
That's actually a good question. Let me take a look. Does this big death saves? People have asked this question.
I bet they've asked this question.
So good news is Bless and also Bane can affect them. So Bless is adding a d4, Bane is taking away a d4. So, that's interesting. And also very good to know. If for no reason at all, I'm going to roll the d4 for no roll.
Great. Only the first one.
Only the first one. Okay. Laconia. Alright. This is Sharon's turn. Sharon's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna pray like fuck she's within 120 feet. Fuck. What you got that's 150 feet?
Well, I mean, as long as I don't die, then all's fine.
Yeah. She's kind of like, you can see her thinking through all of her spells as she's like, crap, crap, crap! You know, this really sucks. Okay, 60 feet, nope. She's just gonna move forward a bit more. As a bonus action, sure, why not? She's gonna cast Misty Step and move there. Could someone ping there for me, please? Thank you. Sweet, thank you. I believe now she's within range. Just. Okay, she could do a cantrip. She's just gonna try and do firebolt because that's literally all she has. She didn't see it not really work.
Disappears into the darkness ahead.
Yeah, pretty much. Because she can't see that far as well. It does some damage. It just kind of reflects off it. That's Saran's turn. At the end of Saran's turn, the creature's gonna move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. As now Neural and Viconia are trapped inside of it. Emelia, it's your turn. Where are you? I'd say you'd just be able to see it as it's kind of, these side lights here, are starting to, like, illuminate it a bit. And also the fire that Saran cast kind of goes over towards it and hits it. As you see it kind of ignite it, you can see the forms of Neural and Viconia just kind of floating inside of it.
So Amelia's just gonna be like... I'm like, no! While looking at Viconia just floating around. Yeah. And she's gonna take a little... You can see that she's like wrestling with a decision. She's like going between like the arrows in her belt. And ultimately she's gonna decide to
Switch it and blob selfie.
I don't think it works that way.
Oh my god.
She's gonna decide not to use that arrow for now.
For now.
And just keep shooting at it. And the hopes of killing it first.
Alright.
Depending on what Viconia looks like at certain times.
Okay.
I wonder if switching it would move us with it.
Be interesting to find out.
I'm gonna add Bliss to that.
Okay.
To the 17. So that makes it 19?
Yeah, that hits. The lowest that's hit so far has been like a 15, so...
Wait, what? You can hit it with a 15?
Yeah, Viconia hit it with a 15.
Oh, I was not paying attention. Yeah. That's fine.
This is good.
Did I say I was using a +1 arrow? I didn't, did I?
I'll allow it, it's fine.
Okay.
27... 30.
And then I'm gonna do one more with a +1 arrow as well.
Alright.
Where is it?
Definitely.
And there you go, and...
28.
She can't really do anything as a bonus action, so she's just gonna end her turn there.
Alright. Creature, as long with your friends, is gonna kind of awkwardly, like, roll towards you guys a little bit quicker. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. As it gets a bit closer to you guys. You can all definitely see it now. That is its turn, though. Selfie. This thing is looking fucked up.
It is?
It is.
Okay, I was not going to try, but can I use a bonus action to use the greater healing? Just a little bit. And then try and have a go?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's 4d4s, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not plus anything?
+4, sorry. I was writing something down.
+4?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll take that.
Pretty good.
I feel better.
90 to get up to it.
Go that far. If I use a key point to dash, I could, I guess.
You'd have to use your dash as a bonus action. Which you just used.
Yeah. And then I won't be able to...
Attack, yeah.
Attack. What's the range on my darts? Do we actually know? I've never used them before.
Oh, that would be between 20 and 60. So you can move 50 feet, and then you'll be able to throw it without disadvantage.
Wait, let's do that.
Hell yeah, so 50, hold on. Yep. 50 is anywhere over here.
Whoop.
Awesome. And then, let me just check. Yep, throw a dart. You can throw 2, I believe. 21 hits.
Can I do both attack throws before doing the damage throw?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, maybe I might be a little bit faster. Hey!
Definitely.
Nice.
9
Okay.
and 6.
Awesome, awesome.
69.
So what I need to check is I don't think these are magic darts, right?
No, they're just piercing, just normal, normal dart. I've only got normal darts.
Okay, cool. So they don't do as much as you'd hope, but they still do damage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So that'll be 7. Nope, 8. Here we go. Roll. Okay. And then Konya. Alright. You see... How does this work? Because she's still taking damage. You see Viconia kind of jolt for a second, not waking up, but she kind of like moves for a quick second. It looks like she actually like jerks for a quick second, while Nerol goes completely still, like stiller than just not moving, but it literally looks like the form of the blob just like takes control over her body a lot more, and is rapidly like eating away at Nerol's body. It is Saran's turn. Okay. So I just need to read this properly. And how close does she need to be? She takes a couple of steps forward, so she is standing next to Selfie, and extends her arm and just starts yelling in a... How do I describe it? It's almost like chanting, but she's yelling. And even though no one else is joining in with her, you can all hear the echoing sounds of something joining in with her, as it gets louder and louder as it culminates between around her arm, and then Selfie will be the only one that can see this. Her eyes completely go black. There is like black ink pouring down her face as it goes down her face and then around her arm, swirling around before ejecting itself at the creature as she casts Power Word Pain. And the creature has 31 hit points, so it just fucking dies.
Damn.
Nice.
For making up for the fact that it had 11 AC, it had 750 hit points.
Yeah.
Welcome to high levels. But you guys killed it.
Admittedly, as soon as my turn passed, I was kicking myself for not doing something else.
Oh, dang. This,
which would have solved all of this issue earlier.
Nerol and Viconia land on the ground. Nerol, is your armor magical?
No.
Okay. You will both be needing new armor. As this...
And that's expensive.
Yeah. You just got Dragonhood though, so... as this creature has pretty much eaten away at your armor. And if your weapon, or weapons or shields weren't magic as well, they are gone.
Right. That's not a small amount of gear.
Yep. But the creature is dead. Nerol is not moving as Saran runs over to check Nerol. She calls out, I really hope this one wasn't the one that could revive people, because she's not here.
Amelia's gonna call out, I can do that!
You might want to do that now. We're out of combat, so you can just run over. It's all good.
Jeez, actually, how many? I don't think I've used any of those little spells, so I should be fine.
Viconia
Yeah, I
is
still
stable.
got 3.
So she's on 0.
So how does Revivify work?
You just have to cast it within a minute of the person dying. So it's definitely been within a minute.
Okay, I'll just cast Revivify because I do have diamonds on me.
You do also have a 3rd level spell slot.
Yep.
Awesome. Any flare you want to chuck on the spell, go for it. It's just pretty much however you want to cast it. You just use the diamonds.
She's just gonna like... It just uses the diamond. She can place the diamond on Nirrell's forehead. And just kind of like hold it there while going like over the rest of Nirrell's body. And just keeps doing that until it seems like the diamond disappears and Nirrell is stable. Or...
Alright.
1 hit point.
Yes. With every hand gesture over Nirrell's body, the diamond seems to get smaller and smaller as you are moving about the diamond dust into the wounds that seem to heal them completely. After a couple of seconds, Nirrell, you are back to life with 1 hit point, and a dead experience.
A dead experience.
Well, that went well.
Your initiation into the group has finished.
Yeah, welcome.
I've now died twice thanks to you lot.
Don't blame me.
Did you not get one
I'm
of those
blaming you.
cookbooks?
I was brought in specifically to help you. I'm blaming you.
Yeah, see, you came in to help us, and you've already died twice. I don't know if that's helping us very much, to be fair. She says
still
this with
alive.
like a real like joking sound to her voice.
You're still alive. How's Viconia?
She's breathing, but she's just unconscious.
She's fine. Can the bow be used out of combat as well?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just Nirrell's forehead and then reach over and be like Viconia's forehead.
Alright. Deal out those hit points.
What is it? 4d8 plus 2.
You still do have those 4 charges of cure wounds on your bond, Selfie.
Okay, for Nirrell,
Oh yeah,
we've got 17 hit points. And for Viconia, we've got 21.
I'll cast Aura of Vitality and stuff.
Viconia's just going to like put her hand on her chest and give herself 70 hit points.
She's just like, yes.
Now I can finally do that. Ugh. Ow! The thing sucked. At least we don't have to fight it again. Nice, there's quite a few 6s in that.
And I can still do that again on... I'm going to use it on Saran.
Alright. She will gladly take that. Any more healing that wants to be done? Are you guys good to...
Can I use 2 charges of my wand on me?
Yeah, go for it. It's 2d8 plus 3. Yep. Nice. Alright, I can check that away. As you guys can see all around you, the walls of the water just lead out into complete darkness. It's eerie and weird. But you're all alive.
Are there any fish?
There's plenty of fish.
I'm gonna start being like, that's that one, and look, there's Fred.
It's a lot of the very, very deep sea fish, so ones like the anglerfish and the blobfish, so the ones that look really weird and look like they don't have bones. Or way too many.
Pools of any of these in your castle?
Wait, what was that?
Do you have pools of any of these in your castle?
Well, no, see, these ones, they like to be in big open spaces, so we tend to leave these ones to themselves. Because also, you know, they tend to scare the guests.
And piranhas don't.
No, the kids love the piranhas. They like, feeding like little bits of meat to them. They think it's amusing.
Family's so weird.
Yeah. I don't know what you expected.
You're ruling this entire nation. I expected a little more. Anyway.
Do I have to roll deception for this? Because I am lying out of my teeth. Like, there is no pool with a piranha in it, but do I have to roll deception?
I think that's Neural believed it the last time you said
Yeah.
it, so I'm just assuming it's true now.
Yeah. I mean, it is completely up to Neural whether or not they want to insight it. That would only be when you'd have to roll deception.
If I was going to
somehow
insight it, I would have
believing
done it when you said it. If you add on to it, I'll roll it in, but...
Yeah, I've given all of the piranhas names as well. So if they have, like, babies, I'm going to name one after you, Neural.
I am going to wander off.
Okay.
Straight towards the coffin.
You guys can all make your way over to the weird-looking
Make my way downtown.
coffin thingy.
Under my breath. Arya, help me with this mad princess.
You have Viconia that walks up next to you and just kind of pats you on the shoulder. Well, if Arya helps you, let me know, because Eagle's definitely not helping me out. She just kind of gives you a smile. And then she walks up to Emelia and just puts like an arm around her waist. And they start walking forward. You guys can all head over. Come on, work. There we go. Standing at this like sealed, grated coffin thingy, you will probably have to find a way to bend a lot of this like iron off of this like coffin thing. But Emelia, you can feel a very, very heavy presence of like joy and excitement. And as you're like looking around trying to find it, it's coming from the bow.
I'm just like looking behind, like at the bow, but like behind me, and I'm just going like.
Okay. I can try and break it open. I think the potion that I had before hasn't worn off yet. So Cody just kind of stands up on top of the coffin and then like legs on either side with her, she grabs hold of the like iron bars and starts to like pull. You can see like the veins in her arms start like popping out as she's like flexing really hard, and she like pulls a large chunk of it off and then puts it on the ground and goes and pulls the next one out.
Amelia's just clapping.
I was gonna make her roll, but she has a fucking a +6 to strength right now. I'm just gonna say she takes 10. So it takes a little bit to break all of these off before she jumps down and slowly pushes the top of it off. And below it, as I bring up the things that I need, you can see a trident. No shit, this is a Dave Riffler sea. And it is just lying there. Laconia almost goes to like grab it before she looks over to Neural. I think you'd be better off wielding this.
Triton.
Why not?
Stab people with it.
Fair enough.
I mean, the only reason I've got this is because
If I touch this, do you think it's going to kill me again?
Do you want me to touch it for you first?
I don't mind dying again.
Yeah, I can bring you back to life, hopefully.
Immediately just like reaches a finger in and just touches the trident.
That's fine. It's kind of cold.
Hmm.
Can she dramatically just fall to the floor?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my finger! Oh, my finger! It burns!
Seeing that you're talking, I'll happily ignore that. Go and grab the trident.
Alright. You have the Dave of the Sea's weapon called Tide's Point. I'll give you all of the info for it. Well, I'll copy and paste the info for you. But basically, it is a sentient weapon. This is true neutral. It communicates through speech.
Oh, it talks.
Yeah, so 2 of them talk, 2 of them emote. Yeah, you got the emoting one. It has a normal hearing and vision for 120 feet. Its purpose is Bane, to seek and defeat the 4 aquatic creatures of the Cataclysm. Its intelligence is 17, wisdom is 20, and charisma is 20. Weapon is +3 to attack and damage. It is finesse. Critical at 18 to 20. It does a d10 piercing and 4d8 radiant. As long as you're wielding this weapon, you are immune to being frightened. It does healing touch as well, so the 4d8 plus 2, 5 times every day. 3 times a day, it can do a thing called Titan's Favor, where the creature has to make a intelligence saving throw of 19, or become blinded and deafened as the prongs of the trident send waves of electric current torrenting through their body. And then once a day, you can do Disruption Smash, which does 10d10 thunder, which surpasses immunity and resistance.
Nice.
So yeah, that is your weapon. I will put that into your character sheet after the session. But these, I wonder if I can do this properly. Discord. So in player planning, that is what the trident looks like. And just as a refresher, let's see. This is probably going to make this stream go weird for a second. Don't worry about it. This is what all the weapons are. You have seen all of them before, as the Keyblade looking one is the one that Celeste wields, and you've seen the scythe was the one that Raiden had on his back when he came back. Oop, that didn't work. I wonder if I broke it. I did break it. Oh well. So for people on stream, this first one, the Keyblade, is the one that Celeste has. This is the Deva of Light. The second one is the one that Emelia has, the Dave of the Earth. This one is the one they just picked up, the Trident, Dave of the Seas, and the last one is the Dave of the Dark, which Raiden has. And now, please hold while I fix what I just broke. But yeah, that's what you guys have found. You finally have the last Deva weapon. As you hold on to the weapon, Nerol, you hear a sigh of relief in your head as you hear a genderless voice saying, "Thank you. Together, this will be over. You may call me Kivanil."
what was that? Say again?
Kivinil. So Kivinil.
Heaven. Nice to meet you.
Lovely. With that, you can all bundle together as Saran can teleport you guys out of there. We can say insert picking up all the treasure here.
Sure, you've got another list to drop it.
Yeah. There's only the treasure from the dragon. This treasure's the triton. Trident. I keep looking those up.
I am wielding a whole triton, swinging by the same way that I've got my healing spirit being my spiritual weapon. That's how I wield a triton.
Yes, very much the same. You guys can all teleport out of there via Saran. As you guys get to, I'm assuming you're going back to Mirstone. Right.
Yeah.
You guys arrive and Saran lets you know that she'll need to have a rest before she goes back to Oranshire. When I do go, it has been rather nice having an assistant. Do you want to continue with me? As she asks Sophie.
Yes, yeah. There's a lot that I could learn. I'm always keen to put more skills under my belt.
Good. If you ever want to learn anything more about necromancy, I can definitely teach you that.
So down.
Good.
He just ties up her robes and just like, I'll be waiting for you.
I think I do definitely need a nap first, because I'm pretty tapped out of all of my high-level spells now. But we'll make sure that we talk to you before we leave. We'll say they get you guys get a room and can just chill for a bit, resting up because Saran does need 8 hours to get all of her high-level spells back. And then after that you guys meet up again. So I'll just say you all take a long rest, and once you all meet up again, Viconia gives you a very big hug, Selfie. Thank you for trying to find me. I didn't think someone would actually search for me.
I'm always gonna say it for you. Every time.
It's really funny because you're looking up, but like I'm below you and stream. Yeah, so it's like, hey. I
mean, selfies like real small.
Yeah, I know why you're doing this. It's really funny. The perspective difference.
I'm cushion around really.
Yeah. When all of this is over, I definitely owe you a lot, and I can't exactly tell you what that'll be, but you have a while to think of what I owe you. So, name it and I'll find it.
I'm wanting for nothing. Oh, actually. Since I survived, which I didn't expect, can you please send some dead rats and birds to the monastery that kicked me out?
That I can absolutely do.
I explained to Emelia that if I was to not survive, that I wanted her to ship my partly decomposed remains back to the monastery with a note that said, "Get wrecked." But since I survived, please send some decomposing creatures in my head.
I will definitely do that, and I'm sure that we'll find a appropriate creature. But thank you, Selfie. If or when the day comes that we can get you back to yourself, I'll find a way.
I'll hold you to that.
Good! I'd expect nothing less. Saran goes up to Niril. Even though Gyalo's gone, there is still a part of me that feels that he is still here with you. Take whatever you will, but it's comforting.
I think you're right. I'm more creeped out than comforted, to be fair.
And I guess he didn't know him like I did, so fair enough.
Not only because of Yellow, but everything else that goes with it.
Oh, that is a whole box of worms that you are yet to unpack.
Please don't say worms. I don't need more insect-related things for this.
Oh, don't worry. It'll just be teeth. And she smiles very sweetly at you. But I think you're going to do this group well. Good luck. If there's anything that you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I may not be able to get there immediately, but I can do what I can with the connections that I have.
Oh, do you have... I pull out this potion that I've got. I know what it does, but I don't have a name for the potion, and I'd like to look for and purchase more. I was wondering if you could name this potion. It's the 5th one that I got from Yellow, full of black stuff that raises armor class.
She has a look at it and then just like swirls it around before her eyes go black again. And then it like her eyes go back to normal and she kind of like wipes away the black. Yeah, I have no idea what this is.
Fantastic.
Probably ask an alchemist. They make these things.
Good recommendation. Thanks.
Saran turns to Selfie, letting you say or do whatever you want to do before you teleport away. Is there anything you want to do?
I want to gift a dragon tooth and a hydra fang. One to Niril and one to Emelia. They can take their pick. I'm keeping the monstrous one though, so
Nice. Fair enough.
Which one do you want, Emelia?
Turn them into key rings.
She doesn't like dragons or hydras. But she's gonna be like, you know what? I'll take the hydra one. It'll remind me that we both died at the same time.
True.
Yeah.
Can attach it to like your satchel or something.
Hell yeah. Okay. Before we break, Stacker redeemed a random question. So while we have Selfie here for the last little thing, unless there's anything else that you wanted to do as Selfie, okay, then I will quickly find a character question as you guys being Saran and Selfie teleport away back to Oranshire. And before we go to break...
You're asking Selfie teleports everywhere.
Yeah. Hold on, I actually liked the first one that I got.
Oh wait, I wanted to give my cap of water breathing to Emelia as well.
Oh, yep. Nice.
There you go.
What are 2 things that your character liked about their childhood? Make it up as you want.
She had one friend in the monastery that would turn a blind eye toward. They wouldn't join in, but they wouldn't sort of narc on her when she did
Mhm.
questionable things.
Mhm.
And she'd found a hole in the wall, so she'd go through them and she'd, overhear people's conversations and learn things if she ever needed to
Nice.
do something about it.
Hell yeah.
She liked exploring and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Not so much happening in the monastery, so she kind of had to make her own one.
Nice.
Push the line and see how much she could get away with.
She definitely did. That's nice. Begonia would probably be going hunting with her mother, and going through like different berries and plants and stuff like that with her father. So she learned quite a lot about the wild and wilderness from her parents. So she was quite close to them.
Amelia would be pulling pranks on her older siblings with Taria, and going on ocean swims with her dad.
Nice. About neural.
Probably when she was really young, the stories her parents told her, and then when she grew a little older, the stories she told the kids younger than her.
Nice. Alright. So we're going to go into break, and when we come back, it'll just be Ece and Brooke, as we're going to be saying goodbye to Sassy. So thank you so much for being a pop-up character. I'm
Me?
sorry that I nearly killed you again. Oh my god. But hey, good shit. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. We will rope you into more D&D things eventually.
So now, it was a blast.
Hell yeah, I'm glad. But yeah, have a good. And when we come back, we'll be figuring out what the hell the rest of these guys are going to be doing. So yeah, we will be back soon. See y'all laters. And well, later's in a sec, I guess. But okay, bye. Be back soon.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so these guys, well, all of us are gonna quickly grab some dinner. I will chuck on some jams for y'all, so you can do some vibing, and we will be back at around 9:15 to do some little more role playing and just figure out where these guys are going next. So I will see you soon. Stand up, take a walk around, and see you soon. Oh, hi. Whoa. Doing things and saying things to do. Hey. Just gonna vibe for a little bit longer. I think I'm pretty sure Ece is back, so I mean we can just jump back in anyways. Let's go. Where is Discord at? Over here. Hey. Let's put this back up here. Okay, sweet. Thank you for doing the divvying up, by the way. You're still muted. I can't hear you.
Right. That on it. Got too many mute
Hello.
buttons.
Oh, that's all good. Hello.
Just got
Hello.
dead.
I wasn't sure on things that could actually use as ogre's strength for Viconia or not.
I mean, things that are up her strength for a certain amount of time might be
It
helpful.
sets it to 19. It doesn't increase it. It sets it to 19.
True. Yeah, her strength is already 18, so it wouldn't change anything for her.
Just swap it with Aura of Vitality, depending on her constitution, unless that's ridiculously high as well, actually, I'm guessing.
No, hers is actually only +2.
Then swap it with the thing I gave to Self, the Amulet of Health.
Oh yeah.
Give Selfie the gauntlets.
I mean,
Has anyone taken the ring?
The +1 ring of protection?
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed you'd be wanting that and put that on your list.
Yes, please.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, take a look at it and see if you agree or not.
I mean, giving the gauntlets of ogre power to Emelia, I mean, takes her.
From -3.
Yeah, from -3 to 19, which is pretty good.
But aren't they gauntlets?
Yeah.
But I have braces already.
Just
Give me
glove after glove after glove after
I
glove.
mean, I don't see why not.
Just put more gloves on top.
I mean, as long as you don't go over your amount of.
Would that work?
I mean, I'll say you can find a way to bind them interestingly.
Could do that.
Yeah.
And then put the ring of protection off and take off the boots. Because I'm pretty stealthy as it is.
Mhm.
Without them. Like, my stealth is... Where is it? My stealth is at +15 on its own.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I can, yeah, do some... and put my strength up.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna give that the health amulet to Viconia.
I had a question with the shopping stuff. Armor +1, is that just pick a type of armor and put +1 on it?
Yes. Yep. It's the same with Mithril and Adamantine. That cost is added to whichever type of armor you choose, and then it's all added together.
Okay, cool.
If you already have armor, can you get it put up to +1?
You'd have to get enchanted, which would take a while. So, yeah, that is an option though.
But like a long, long time.
A fair amount of weeks.
We don't have weeks.
Yeah.
Buy a whole new set.
So 2.
I don't know how much money I have, to be fair.
You have at least about 6,000 gold available just from the new trip. plus he didn't spend before.
Okay, Viviania's health goes up by a lot. Thanks to the amulet. So change items, she's got 1.
Oh yeah, and magic armor requires a tuning, I'm guessing. Does the trident?
The trident does not.
Uh-oh. Mhm.
So
Oh, and saving throws.
yeah, and saving throws.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually very helpful.
Hell
Do I have to remember that, or is there a thing where you can just, when it rolls, it just adds that?
yeah. There is a way to add it. So if you click on the little cog, and right in the middle, go to the second box.
Saving throws?
Yep.
No.
Just like where it says
Cogs.
strength save.
Second box.
Yeah, middle, second box. And then
Where it says strength, dex, con.
it'll
all
say
that?
save after it, specifically.
Oh, where are the? Oh no, the one below
Yep,
it. There we
yep.
go.
So just put 1 into each save. Not death save and not global save modifier. Leave those as they are.
Just the other ones.
Yep. And that'll automatically do it for you. And you'll notice that when you drag in the gauntlets of Ogre Power, your strength score will become blue. That's just a reminder that it's a temporary thing. It's not always there.
Okay. I'm assuming those are just in the thing and you can just drag them over.
Yeah, drag and drop them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ogre.
But all of the stuff can be added after the session stuff. We can just do insert shopping here, so you guys can have the week
Back to the game.
have a think about what you want to buy and stuff like that. Depending on the type of armor, I have rolled up what is available, because obviously with the soldiers and things like that requiring quite a lot of gear and stuff like that all over Latov, there have been quite a lot of people gearing up, so stock is relatively short, but there are still options. So I'll let you guys know what I rolled up, and we can go from there. But as for after the 8 hours you've all had a long rest, it's probably late afternoon, early evening at the moment. You guys have already had your long rest, so insert shopping and stuff if you wanted to, and then what do you guys want to do? If you aren't sure, then it can absolutely be an option where we just leave the session here and we can talk about it over the week. But I wanted to give you guys an open option to talk about it first.
About what we're doing next?
You do have...
Next on the list of monster killing duties.
You do have the armor to get still.
Yeah.
There's also the noble kidnappers that have been followed by the other group. So meeting up with them is absolutely an option. Otherwise, you can start finding your first bit of armor.
I think most of the information of the armor we had was Ryden and Finch's dreams.
Ren and
For some-
Celeste, yeah.
So it would probably be worth catching up with them about what they'd know on that if we were going to go after armoring.
Mm-hmm.
But also ask your trident.
Your trident does talk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kevin? Does he answer?
You just hear a very soft hum as like a response.
Is it a disappointed hum or an okay hum?
It's just kind of
Do I know?
I'm present.
Kevin, what do you know about the armor of the Deva? Specifically, any ideas where it might be located?
Unfortunately, as only my soul is a part of this weapon, I'm unsure where my armor specifically is. I do have very vague memories of parts of another. Please hold. I believe of Thakels. Allow me to show you. And you get images of a large, like, igneous rock that has like cracks through it that still look like they have lava in it. You can see there is like a running lake, but it seems thicker as it travels deep within the cracks of mountains. You see the blood, a cut open wound with blood dripping down. See if I have an image of this thing. I do. Of a deep purple looking creature. It looks like it's made of organs and many tendrils and bits of slimy flesh. A deep cut with blood running down.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, and then you see the last part is what looks like a weird collection of vials and the rock that you saw before, and some of the what look like some weeds kind of laid in a pile together under a very large and shaded tree.
Those four?
Yep.
Right. Emelia and Viconia.
Mm-hmm.
Guys know anything of, I'm guessing, volcanoes or volcanic areas?
The only volcanic area in Latov is in Doncaster. Oh, not Doncaster, Tottenham, which is in the top of the Latov. So, for reference, it is all the way up here.
Town we were first in.
Yep. But Nero wasn't there, so.
I'm sure they'd love to have us back.
Aside from volcanic area, there was a old Kevin here mentioned something about some sort of a thick lake, and then things got weirder. with bleeding organ monster, followed by what looked like an alchemist trying to do work under a large tree.
Okay.
Like, how large of a tree?
It didn't show. It just showed that there was no light.
Mostly just the shade from it. Didn't actually see the tree too much.
You know who I think we haven't seen in a while? Voden.
We saw him a couple of days ago, didn't we?
What I'm saying is we should go to him and ask him if there's any lava lake thingies up on him.
True. We could also find out a bit more about these weird creature. This weird creature and this, ooze lake. Have you heard nothing, or seen nothing from your weapon, Emelia?
I don't think I've asked it really.
You could try, I guess. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me ask. I forgot the bow's name. No, I'm on. Wait, did the bow have a name?
Yeah, they all have names. Alfin is the bow's name.
Or Alfin?
Yeah.
Hey Alfin, do you know anything about, armor?
You get the aura change quickly from, like, a confirmation, but then it goes to confusion.
Like the Deva armor, like... You would have one?
You do know that each of these 4 Deva had a very specific set of armor as well as their weapon, so they each do.
Hmm. Do you know what yours is?
You get a almost like a disappointed.
Disappointed. I don't think Alton knows where their armor ended up.
It didn't sound like each weapon knew their own armor. Maybe it knows a different one.
Kevin mentioned something about that. He didn't know where his own armor was, but he did know something about some other armor, as the memories or images showed me.
Let me try this again. Hey, Alton, do you know where any of the other Deva armor is? Or was?
You get an excited aura.
Can you show me?
You get the excited aura again before your vision kind of flashes white. You see a large chunk of a cloud being broken apart and almost like it was plucked off from another cloud itself. You see a flashing bolt of could only be described as radiant energy, and then it seems to be captured inside a bottle. Why did it do it on that one? Stop it. Sorry. Matt decided to do that. Sorry, that's not all of them. I'm trying to bring up the last thing. And you see a feather falling from a very large looking bird. And as it floats down, it seems to fall into some very bright green dust before falling deeper into a thick, like, swampy area. The water around where the feather falls and sinks bubbles and then becomes clear as a large protruding beak pierces up from it. You blink a couple of times and you're back in the room where you were.
So, Alton does kind of know where one was. And Emelia, like, relays what Alton showed her, with, like, the clouds, and then a big bird and the feather falling, and then it looks like it's in a swamp, and then another beak coming up. She's like, I don't know what it means, but it's somewhere.
Oh, fuck, sorry. I forgot one part. All of these things are then put inside of a bigger, like, jar. And it seems like your eye is led up extremely high as it just balances on the edge of something in the sunlight. That's the last thing. Sorry, I forgot that part.
I think it's up high. Like, really high.
Good thing we've had hours of experience falling.
Yeah, except this time, we don't have Saren with us. I mean, we don't even know where this place could potentially be.
Up is very vague.
Very.
Well, like, up in a bowl, and there was lightning, and there was a swamp, and there was a big ass bird.
Looking for somewhere above a swamp.
Or maybe it's like a mountain where it's like the area in the mountain's like covered or something.
Maybe we could do some researching with Voden, or at least get into the Archivist League.
Talking to someone that knows better sounds like a good idea.
It's always a good start, at least. Now we can go from
Yeah,
there.
they know a lot in there.
If we can get a head start on that, then... well... just hope the others can get back from what they're doing.
You can always send to the others and question them. We did prepare for that.
That's true. Who was the one that could do that? Was that,
I can. and I think it's Finch on the other end.
Finch or Fargus as well. Yeah, feel free to do that. You can send your sending into where I just added you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I just did that. So yeah, then they can reply. So I guess research first, and then whatever the hell comes after that.
More dangerous
Sounds like
adventures with death, probably.
Sounds about right.
Nothing we haven't faced before.
Yeah.
you sound so blasé. I am still sort of off kilter here.
Hey, once you've died like 7 times, it's fine. Get used to it.
You might, but I definitely won't.
Touche.
Giving up just isn't an option, so Flazé it is.
Okay, so where is Voden and how are we getting to it?
He's in the archives, like. He gave me this coin and she like took his around in her pocket. Like, yeah, we had kept having trouble getting him.
What is it with you and special coins?
People just trust me with coins, I guess. No, but it's like really funny because Yellow and Kian, yeah, they were trying to get in. Like we were all trying to get in, and Kian may have done some magic on the guard, and then the guard was like, "Hey!" and yeah, they nearly threw us in prison. Again.
Good thing you got the coin then.
Yes.
Apparently so. Right.
So is the coin helpful in contacting Voden and getting to him, or do we have to send to him or find a wizard who's probably busy with the evacuation?
I have a sending stone to Voden.
We also, the Archivist League is here.
Right over there.
That's sort of the information I was waiting for. I don't know where Voden is. So here is helpful.
Here is helpful. There's an Archivist League here in Millstone, and that's where he is situated at the moment. Or he should be.
Just go for a little walk.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
You guys can.
Boy, am I glad to be with this group.
He's like, how did I end up with these two?
I end up dying with these two.
God.
Hey, be glad I could cast Revivify.
Yeah. And I'm glad Viconia tried.
So you guys can easily walk down there, showing the emblem that Emelia has. You guys get let in. You can do a sending to Voden to check if he's here. Are you gonna check if he's here, or are you just gonna wander around and try and find someone to help, like, start you on some info? You do know
Do they have a front desk?
Not really. They don't really have people just walking in. The people that have ways in here kind of are meant to know what they're meant to be doing there.
No, I'm just gonna walk around, and if I see someone, I'm like, hello, could you point me to, oh fuck, what's his title again?
Imperial Curator.
Imperial Curator Voden's office, please.
You get directions to his office on the second floor. You go to the levitator, and go to the next level.
We get there, I politely knock on the door.
Yes. You can go in, you hear a voice from inside just telling you to go in.
Hello, it's your favourites?
I guess this means you made it out of the hole then.
Yeah.
I'm glad. You can see that the other Imperial Curator, Pharaoh, is still with him. They are both looking over some books at his desk. So the way that we can do this is we can either actually play this out, or we can do this over the week. It's up to you guys, because it'll pretty much just be relay, roll, info, then you do what you will.
Either way.
Yeah. Juicy.
Gonna walk up and be like, so we have some updates on the Deva armor, and we're wondering if you can help us.
Yeah, absolutely. And he pulls out a book and just like pretty much motions for you to start talking, and he'll write down everything.
Emelia will relay what she was shown, and then she'll just be like, "No roll, your turn."
Okay. Neural will do the same thing, but very formally, well aware she's talking to someone of status.
Okay. Do either of you relay Celeste or Raiden's?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The more help we can get, the better.
Okay. So I'll say Amelia, make an intelligence check. See how.
Just straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence. I'll say with advantage. Raconia's helping you. See how much of it you properly remember, so you can relay.
Boy, I'm glad I didn't try and do this.
15's pretty good. Do you want to keep that?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that.
Alright, cool. You get down there, you like relay the important parts at least. Vodenstall writes all of that stuff down and then takes a look at it and okay. I mean, at least some of the sounds is familiar, or at least obtainable without too much danger. Some of the creature parts.
Neural's ears perk up. The idea is not much danger.
Yeah. I love that.
Hopeful.
Some of the creature stuff may be a bit more difficult, but well, considering what's got you so far, you should be used to it by now.
Yeah, we just encountered a giant ooze, so that was fun.
Alrighty then. Well, glad you survived. For Amelia's one at least, you can obtain chunks of cloud from the plane of air. It shouldn't be too difficult to travel through there. I believe either myself or Pharaoh could aid in that, but it would only to get you there and out.
If I can find the tuning forks, I can actually do that.
Perfect. That is something that we can arrange for you. The radiant or lightning looking thing, that will... Was it radiant or lightning, Amelia?
Lightning? No, radiant. Shit.
Would you like to phone a friend?
Wait, I I would like to phone a friend. I'm like,
it's totally.
I swear Tyler said lightning, but is it actually radiant?
It is radiant.
Radiant.
There are ways to contain certain types of energy when casting, so trapping some form of radiant spell is likely that. As for the feather and swamp thing, that'll have to be something that I look into. Considering these things are, well, placed in the sun, radiant clouds, I assume it has something to do with the Deva of Light. From what I could at least gather from the Deva of Light, we'll have to put it up somewhere high. I believe these things that you're being given is ingredients. And then together, they'll make the armor. Over how long, I'm unsure, but if you can at least get the ingredients and find out the first one, that's as good a lead as any of us have got so far, considering we had nothing. With your one, Neural, the large bigness rock is fairly hard to mine, but there are certain places that have obtained some for study. One of those places being here. So I'm sure we can get you a chunk of it if we can break off a chunk of it. It's hard to break, but if we can't, then I'm sure we can, for the greater good, just give it to you.
Could always let Viconia here swing at it. She seems like she's got arms big enough to break just about anything.
I'll take that into consideration. She just nods. The lake of ooze, I would assume, given it's underground, that it's probably got something to do with the Underdark. There are a few openings around, what was it? I think it was, Tergeron. So to the south of Murstone. So Tergeron is just down over here. So Murstone is in the lower left, and it's pretty much on the bottom corner down here.
I like to think I know where that is, given I've lived pretty much entirely on this one continent.
Yep, absolutely. Considering the mines are there, that's a very likely place where they'll be. The blood of this intestine creature that again will have to be something that we look into, but we can get some information. For the other weapon, the one that you said Celeste, luckily you know where this tree is, so we'll just be going to Canal and taking a chunk of the tree that you guys were in. You probably just need some bark from it, given that. There's not a lot that I know about an underground flower, although I'm sure I could find something. Again, that'll be research, and the creature will have to be research again as well. Oh yeah, with your one, Neuron. I think it was all of the ingredients just being put in shadow, in somewhere dark. I believe you have the armor of the Daver of the Dark.
Sounds fun. That'll match very well. I think. I like the sound of it.
Considering the one that Celeste has seemed to be the Daver of the Earth, you probably have to bury these, which is why there was a hole and just dirt kicked over it or something. The one that Raiden dreamed of, I'm unsure where specifically that type of weed would grow. Emelia, you'd probably know it a lot better than I would, having lived so close to the water, but I guess the most dependent thing will be finding out whether or not it is sea or fresh water where this thing grows into. If it's ocean, then good luck. Obviously, because it's the only one that's left, these items probably need to be put in seawater for them to bind or something. The crushed gem, I can only imagine, considering it is the Dave of the Sea, it could either be sapphire or aquamarine. I'm leaning towards aquamarine, considering the colour. And most of the time they're found in spheres. Those can be found by any high-end magic store. Pretty easy to obtain. Just depends on the price, I guess.
You might actually have some spare.
And, well, the island that seemed to be moving, that has a tail on the end of it, is something that I had searched. And, very luckily enough for you guys, wrote a damn thesis on. Hated that thing. That's called an Akai. They tend to live very deep in the oceans and hotter climates, and do like to disguise themselves as habitable islands. I believe you probably need that thing's tail, given that or not the whole thing's tail, because that thing's massive, but at least part of the tail. So, given that, my best bet would be somewhere in the Dakota archipelago. They normally like to fuck around there because, well, it's a massive island anyway. Dakota archipelago is the one right at the top in the middle. Again, we're Tottenhammers. But, I can have a look at the other things. Let's see how much we can find. Pharaoh, the other Imperial Curator, says, I do believe that there are, well, one of the creatures for yours, Emelia, is, well, that one is specifically has to be summoned. You find a feather of a rock, which is a type of very large bird, and encase it in crushed emerald. If you put it in a swamp, the water will clear around it and a bigger creature will appear. I believe that's a part of what you need. I believe the creature is called a... Here we go. A Hairslager. That is my best attempt at trying to say that.
I see, yeah.
Yep. I believe the best place that you'll find some of these rocks would actually be quite close to Turgeon as well, near some of the mountains. They prefer to be up high.
Well, that's handy.
So you at least have that. I will aid Vodin in trying to search for these other things, but that's all I can think of. The intestinal creature does seem to ring some bells for some reason. I primarily research transmutation and enchantment as well as summoning, so those are mainly my areas at least. Anything else we find, we can let you know.
Well, I guess while you guys are researching, we can get started on finding these ingredients.
I suppose so. It's better than nothing. That's for sure.
I guess we're taking a small trip.
Well, let's at least try and stay on the same continent before we go skipping to others. We might need
Turgeon sounds like the location. At least 2 possible ingredients.
Yeah.
Find some birds. Find the other thing.
The opening to the Underdark.
That one.
Okay. Vodin brings Neural down to one of the it's pretty much like a giant magic safe. And as you go into it, there are a lot of lines of different magical items, and in a corner there's just a mass amount of tuning forks, all in very immaculate cases. Luckily, these ones are fairly easy to get. The easy way of getting home, you just need to know where you're going.
So you don't need a tuning fork for material plane.
You just need something from the material plane. Luckily you're from here, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Are Viconia and Emelia here with us?
He would have just bought you.
Cool. I'm going to tell them something else when it comes time to do it.
Okay. Vodin shows you how to ping it, as it needs to be rung at a certain frequency to get you to the right plane. So you have a tuning fork made of tin.
Cool.
But alright. That is, you're given that, and he grabs, he goes through one of the areas and brings out a pretty much like handful, it's like a rock that's the size, of his hand, of this rock that you saw, Neural. He'll bring it to to Viconia, and hand it to her and go, Have a crack at it. And then just kind of walks around his desk.
I want to see her accidentally break his desk instead.
Oh, just you wait. She holds it and then... Well, the potion wore off, but... Here's hoping. Hope you don't mind. And she puts her foot on the desk and kind of like how you would snap something over like the corner of a desk is pretty much what she's trying to do. So she's holding one side of it against like that side of her palm and then the other side on this side. And she's like pushing it. You can hear the desk creaking as she puts more and more of her weight onto it. And instead of it breaking, it's actually making a hole in the desk before she does quite literally break the desk in half and go through it. Books and paper go flying everywhere. She's covered in ink from one of the ink quills. And this, as she stands up and like goes to pick up the ignis rock, it's actually left like an indent in the ground as well. Okay, that thing is strong. Mind if we just take the whole thing? And Voden's just kind of staring at the mess and going, yeah, just take it. We've got some work to do, so, get out. As he goes to start picking up books and stuff.
I'm just like, good luck on the new desk, and leave.
As you guys close the door, you can hear Voden ask Pharaoh. So, you can transmute a new disc, right?
Wait, what?
Can you transmute a new disc? You just hear a deep sigh.
Probably not for us to know, but I'm curious if the whole kerfuffle managed to move any of the pieces on the chessboard that he played with Sumi in the cupboard somewhere.
Interesting. Well, that'll have to be found out in a one-shot someday.
Raising it up so you've got it in mind.
That's really funny, though. Yeah, so, you guys gonna leave pretty much from here and head over to Turdron. You can get a horse and cart, and get over there a bit quicker. It'll only run you about 2 silver. And then we can finish off when you guys get to Turdron, and that way I can plan some maps and stuff like that for the next session. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
You don't have that much on the fly.
Not that much on the fly. But I do have a massive folder filled with lots of maps that I can just flick through. But I do have to compress a lot of them. Because Roll20 doesn't like the high-res maps, apparently.
It's like, no, only low-res for you.
Yeah, very. It's like, bitch, I pay you. Give it.
To me.
Exactly. But yeah. So, I do have your XP already generated because I was going to mix it from last session and this session. It's not enough to level up, but you guys are about 10k away, I believe.
Did have something else I was meaning to ask Voden dependent on something else.
Absolutely.
When we were shopping, I was planning on going to find an alchemist to find out about this potion, to find if I could get a name for it and therefore try and find more later on. If they couldn't name it, I was going to ask Voden about it.
He is at least normally accessible, so I mean, why is it doing that? Sorry, this is being weird. Excuse you? Stop it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that, because I don't know what's happening with that. But anyway, that wants to act up. That's your new XP total. Level 15 is 165,000. But you... I'll say while you were shopping, because I have a feeling you guys want to buy more healing potions. Well, Vaconi does at least. She doesn't have any.
I have quite a few.
I would have forgotten that if you hadn't mentioned it.
So that can be a thing. You can ask the alchemist that's there. They'll take a sample of it and have a look. And say it's a very peculiar mix of some tree bark, ground soil, and also some of this like weird tar-like substance. Yeah.
Oh,
There seems to work.
so I'm not likely to find someone else that can make this for me.
Probably not.
Righto, that's all I wanted.
They do try and sell you up on some resistance potions.
Don't.
You know,
Oh, wait.
yeah, they try. But yeah. But yeah, so you guys can be at that. So you guys are up to Triton, and we'll finish out there. Can start getting some of the armor now.
See if we can actually beat the other group to it for once.
They
They've gone off on a little side quest, right?
I know they're distracted, but I'd say we take full advantage of that.
I mean, fair enough. You just come back and like you're wearing all of their armor as well.
We've just got everything already, and we're like,
Hey.
Or we'd like grab all of the
forgot.
ingredients, turn up one day, and just like tell them where they can go find them. And just as they're about to head off, it's like, actually, I've got that. It's the first ingredient.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got this
Mhm.
second ingredient.
Yeah. I'll just do like the mum thing where it's just like, oh, can you go and get this? Oh, don't worry, I've already got it. Don't bother, I don't need your help. Oh my god.
we come
You were
back
taking
and
too
then-
long.
Yeah. You guys were like trying to save Celeste's brother or whatever, and we were trying to save, like the whole rest of the world.
You do know we're also saving your cousins, right?
Yeah, but that's not what I'm focusing on.
Fun little fact that I'll just throw in there. Those guys have actually taken over Carlisle. The bad guys.
Oh no!
Yeah, they're
Wait, where's Carlisle? It's up there. Oh no!
yeah. So yeah, they have that castle and they have those nobles.
Am I related to any of them?
No,
That's fine.
but they still have the other two, the two little children there.
It's fine. I'm sure the other group will deal with that.
We
They
can always
try.
grab their stuff passing by anyway.
Mhm.
We can always just go in and be like, "Hey, can you stop? Because I really don't want to kill more people. Thanks."
Mhm. They're going through.
Like, just like, sir, I've killed ooze monsters. Can you not?
Mhm. Good ooze monsters, dragons, like the list goes on.
Hydras. I've died 7 times. Like, can you just? I'm not in them.
Oh my god.
Just like pop up in the middle of them having dinner or something. I'm just like, hey. Kick to the face. I have strength now. I can do it.
You can. I have to change that on your sheet because I gotta update the sheets again.
I dragged the thing in.
Oh hell yeah.
It's fun.
Sweet. Okay, well I will see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, for more shenanigans in Tetron this time.
Thank you for tonight.
Yeah, thanks for
You.
hanging. Just write up that sending that you want to do to the other guys whenever. They're pretty good at replying.
Before their session.
Ideally. Anytime's all good. Because we're not playing their session on the 20th. So not next week, but the week after. Yeah. Just as a heads up. But yeah, before I ramble on for 30 more years, because apparently that's how I am, I will kick you guys out. Thanks for hanging.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey, we did the thing. We did the D&D. Can't swap out this music now. Play the jams. But yeah, it's coming together. It's all happening. The things are doing the things. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Tuesday for gaming. I really do want to try and start doing the gaming again. I didn't do it last week because I wasn't really feeling up to it. But I will try and do it this week. Then we'll do D&D on Friday, D&D with these guys on a Saturday. We'll just go from there. So, Tuesday, 6 p.m, Friday, 8 p.m, and then Saturday, 6:30 p.m, all New Zealand time. I will see y'all then. Have a great rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves, and preach. Bye.